Hi everyone, so we're going to proceed with the demo. So right now I have the Power BI desktop app open on my computer. Let's just close the startup screen. Now for this demo, we're going to be using data from an Excel dataset. So first thing we need to do is get that data. So click on Get Data over here and click Excel. So we're going to choose the Travella sales dataset, which I created for a workshop previously. So let's click Open. It will take a few seconds for it to load. Now this navigator window here is going to show us all the different sheets in our dataset. So if you click on agency locations, you can see the agency name, the district manager, as well as the district and business unit. If you click on packages, you can see information about the package like the country, state, as well as the package name which was purchased. So similarly, you have a purchase package and a yearly sales sheet. So for this example, we're going to load all of these sheets into our Power BI project. So just click the checkbox next to each of the names and then click load. When playing around with different data sets, you can choose to load a few or all of the different sheets. So for this one, we are loading all of them so that we can create visualizations from the different sheets. So once the tables are loaded, you can see the values on the right hand side in the fields column. So if you just expand them, you can see the different columns in that sheet. So if you want to look at a more detailed view, you can go to the data model view on the left hand side by clicking the second button, and you can click on any of these different sheets. So if I click on this, I can see that this contains the columns and the details of each column. And similarly, if I click on packages, it's going to expand and show me all the data present there. Now let's go back to the report view and try out creating different visualizations using the data that we just imported. So if you look at the right hand side, you see a column called visualizations. Here are the different types of visualizations. So for in this demo, we're going to play around with 4 different types. So let's start off with the donut chart, which is pretty basic. It's a chart which looks like a donut. So let's click on that. And then let's grab the fields from the purchased package table. Here I'm going to choose quantity and package. So let's click on quantity by choosing the checkbox next to it, and then let's click on the package. As you can see, a visualization is created which shows which package was having the most quantity. So from this, clearly we know that Berkeley package is the one that had the most quantity. Similarly, let's try with another simple visualization, which is the pie chart. So click on the pie chart, and then let's choose the data this time from the agency locations. Let's choose district ID. So click on the district ID, and then let's choose district. So here you can see the different districts by the district ID. Similarly, let's try out with something a bit different. There's this visualization called tree map. So click on that. Let's drag it a bit below. And for this, let's get the data from multiple tables. So let's take the data from first packages. Let us take the package cost by dollar, and then from the purchased packages, let's take package and purchased by. So as you can see, it shows which package was purchased the most amount and the names of the people who purchased them. So clearly we see that Berkeley package was the most purchased and these are the people that purchased it. Let's create our last visualization. Click on the map icon, which is saying filled map in the visualizations tab. So click on that and just drag it at the top. And for this one, we want to take a city name and a postal code. Both of these fields are available in the package table. But before we actually use them, let's first change the data type of these fields. Click on the city name field and then go to the modeling tab and change the data category to city. Once that's done, do the same thing for postal code. So click on the postal code field, go to modeling, go to data category and then change it to postal code. And as you can see, after you change the field data type, you see a globe icon next to it. Once you've done that, click on the filled map icon and then we're going to choose the location as postal code. Another way you can assign fields for the visualizations is just by dragging them onto this area. So I've chosen location as postal code and city name, let's put that under legend. So this is going to be taken as the legend for the visualization. So here you can see all the names of the cities and then them being highlighted onto the map. So you see how simple it was to just create a few visualizations which tell a lot of information in just a matter of minutes. You can also analyze with respect to one particular information on the report. So suppose I want to see information about the York package. I can just click on that and just wait for a few seconds. So that all the other visualizations are affected. So you can see here in the first visualization, it only highlighted this particular package. The second one doesn't really have much information about that particular package, similar to this one. Great. Now once you have all the visualizations, let's go along with how a workflow would be for a proper company. So once you've created your report, you would have to publish it onto the workspace of the company. So let's see how you can actually do that. So go back to the Home tab. For this, you need to be logged into a work email address. Now, as Microsoft student partners, you can use your student partner email address and that will work. So I can click, I have to first sign in and then I can go to the Home tab and click publish on the first page. So I'm going to choose publish and I'm going to save this file. We can just name it demo and click save. And just wait for a few seconds so that it saves. And I'm just going to choose my workspace for now, but through the Power BI app.powerbi.com you can create different workspaces. So for now I'm just going to go to my personal workspace and click select. So it's going to keep publishing it. Great, so now it's published. So let's go to the app.powerbi.com in order to see our published workspace. onto our workspace. So you can go to your workspaces by clicking on the left hand side and choosing your workspace, or you can just see your my workspace over here. So here I can see my report right here. If I click it, I can see whatever I created on my desktop app over here in the Power BI service. As you can see these three visualizations, and this one is still loading. Yeah, so you can see all the four visualizations. Now let's move on to something different. What if you want to create a Power BI app with this information? As mentioned earlier, Power BI apps allow you to view your data onto your mobile phone through the Power BI app. So you could create a Power BI app onto your service here, and then view it onto the official Power BI app. So let's go ahead and figure out how we can actually do that. So for doing that, we need to actually create an app workspace. So let's go ahead and first do that. So go to Workspaces and click on Create Workspace. And for this, you need to be having a Power BI Pro account. But with the or you can actually try out the free version, which is what I will do right now. So just click on Try Pro for free, and it's going to give you a 60-day free trial. So let's click on Start Trial. So to create a new app workspace, you need to go to Workspaces, click on Create a Workspace, and I'm just gonna go to Revert to Classic and name my workspace as Travella Sales or Travella. And you can check out any advanced features and click Save. Great, so once you have that, let's head back to our Power BI desktop and click Publish and find the Travella workspace and click Select. So it's going to publish to this particular workspace. Great, so now it's published. Click Got it, and let's head back to the Travella workspace. And you can see that the data set and the report has been published into our newly created workspace. You can view it in the Reports tab. Here is our demo workspace. Now suppose I want to create a dashboard using this demo workspace. I can click on the report demo, and then I can choose particular visuals that I want to add to my dashboard. So click on, say, this visual, which is quantity by package. I click on the pin icon which is next to it, and I'm going to create a new dashboard called Travella, and click pin. So here you can see on the left hand side that a Travella dashboard has been created, and I can add a few more of these visuals. So let's add this one onto the same dashboard, and this map onto the same dashboard. Great. Now if you want to view the dashboard, just go to the dashboard on the left hand side, and you can see the dashboard that you just added visuals to. And you can even ask a question about your data here. Now let's go to the main Travella dashboard again. So to create an app, you can click on the Publish App icon here, and you can add a description for your app. You can give a name for your app. So once I've added a bit of a description, I can change the logo colors. I can click on more advanced information like the navigation. So I can see that this is my first link and this is my second, and I can remove stuff. Like right now here, this is the link for the dashboard, this is the link for the report, and I don't want the reports to be shown, so I can just hide that from navigation. I can add permissions so that only specific individuals can view it. And once I've decided on what to do, I can click publish. But there are a lot of options. You can add sections, you can add links, and you can play around with this. And you can publish. And I get a link for the app, so I can share this with those who are interested in order to download them. So I can go to app directly from this screen. So it's going to redirect me to the newly created app. So as you can see, the app is created, my logo color is incorporated, the report is hidden on the left hand side, as well as I can access all the visuals from the dashboard here. Now the really nice thing about this is that you can download the Power BI official app and then access the same app which you created here. So yeah, that's all for now. If you're interested to learn more about apps, I think the official documentation is a really great resource and you should definitely go check it out.